And I'm in it. And I'm in it. It's so wonderful.
That's a beautiful moment right there.
Hand warmers are over. It's time for serious business.
The serious business. Fuzz versus Axxo. So, what are your thoughts on this particular matchup between Donkey Kong and Mewtwo? Because Fuzz right now is making this look like cake.
Mewtwo has like the Nair and all of his tail moves, bair and up air, and up tilt. They're going to control Donkey Kong quite a bit. But I wanted to talk about the players for a second. They face each other, or since Axxo has come back from California, because he's a Houston native, but he spent a whole time with the SoCal scene for a few months now.
So he's probably been under the tutelage of folks like Thunder's Reign.
Mm-hmm. Thunder's is NorCal.
Oh, right.
NorCal, but he's been out the balcony with players like Lucky and IPK and Venom and stuff like that. And I've seen him on a few balcony VODs. So since he's come back, he's definitely gotten tremendously better. And he wasn't bad by any stretch before he left. If not the most recent, then the one before that tech that Axxo won, and I believe Fuzz was there, so they would have had to play. Axxo is also, taking games off of the likes of Mojo. So these three are definitely Houston's top three, and they'll go back and forth.
And we're seeing exactly why Fuzz may have a lot of range, especially on the tilts. Mm-hmm. But if Axxo can get close enough to net himself a grab, the punishment that DK is able to get off of one of those particular grabs is absolutely astronomical.
He reads the teleport. And honestly, like when you're playing Mewtwo's, you really have to punish those teleports. Show them that it's not safe, because Mewtwo's will get a lot off of teleports. They can teleport, they can throw moves out if they haven't burned their jump already. You definitely have to show them that, hey, you're not just gonna move around me, and I'm not gonna let that happen.
Oh my God, these edge guards from Fuzz have been fantastic. Like, how low was that float when he did that back air that was like almost on stage, but was it? That was ridiculous.
Fuzz is doing such a great job with these floats.
Yeah, his control of his character, like you look at it and it's just absolutely immaculate.
Yeah. No, Fuzz has become one hell of a force to be reckoned with here in Texas.
And he definitely knows his game inside out.
Placed 5th at the last PM T-Lock 1K. I think he placed 5th at Farmer's Fight. And both of those had 80 entrants or so. So Fuzz is a strong contender for, top 5, top 10 here in Texas for sure.
I agree.
He's one of the names to look out for. And he was originally from the College Station scene some years ago, when back in the Brawl days. Just a fun fellow to be around. Both of these guys are just fun-loving guys.
But, we definitely have to talk about Axxo, because while unfortunately he didn't have all that much time on stage thanks to Fuzz's amazing control and his great edge guards, the time that Axxo does get on stage, his punish game was just nasty. Like, it was disgusting.
One thing I want to comment on is when Axxo gets a grab, he's still taking it and doing so much damage despite Mewtwo being pretty floaty, like you'll see the hardcore grab punishes on fast fallers. Like if you put DK against a space animal, they're just going to chain grab him to death. But despite Mewtwo being so floaty, Axxo as DK is getting just a bunch of these follow-ups. And he's making every hit count. Whenever Axxo does get a hit, there's a purpose. Usually the purpose is to get him off stage, and he's been doing a great job at that. And it hurts.
Yeah, and he needs that kind of mindset, because, again, because of the range that Mewtwo really packs, as well as that mobility with the teleport, he's not going to get all that many opportunities, really, to find the punishment that he's looking for consistently.
Those big, meaty hitboxes like Bair and Fair. Mewtwo's going to die really early from them, but what makes it so hard is to get those hits in. Just because Mewtwo can control space really well with those large dish joints.
Yeah, Axxo definitely has to rely on those quicker hits, and that's why we saw that jab set up into the grab follow-up afterwards. Oh, but Fuzz right back at it with these bears.
So I think Axxo's idea here is the reason he came to Battlefield was trying to control center stage in between the platforms. You put a heavyweight like Bowser or DK down there, they can make your life really hard to get in. Another thing Axxo has is his dash attack goes off ledges. So you'll sometimes see him cross up between the platforms. He'll dash attack and he'll jump and then wave land off the other one.
Did he just moonwalk with Mewtwo?
Yes.
That's pretty godlike. I mean,
so even though that was Axxo's game plan going into Battlefield, I think Smashville worked better for him because he was able to dash dance and get away from Mewtwo a little bit easier. And like I said, Donkey Kong's problem in that matchup was getting in to begin with. So if you're constantly in Mewtwo's face and you're not able to like dash dance and get away, life got hard real quick.
Well, the hurtbox may have shrunk a bit, but Fuzz is still on point with these follow-ups.
Oh yeah. 15% means nothing, man.
Yeah, really, really.
15% means nothing. A long tail is still a long tail.
And one of the main issues that I see potentially happening with this particular counter pick is Wario is not really known for phenomenal horizontal recovery, right?
No.
And you look at like the back air from Fuzz, and it's not like long, strong hits that send you up and diagonal, right?
Right.
They just kind of send you right a little bit, and he keeps pestering you. So I could see a situation where it's going to be really difficult at points for Axxo to recover. Maybe even more difficult than a character that would grant him more horizontal, like Donkey Kong.
Now, well, the problem with doing Donkey Kong is his up B, even though it had that horizontal distance, it was way too easy for Mewtwo to just disjoint through.
Oh, exactly.
So I agree with the switching at that point, just because Donkey Kong was not working out for him, and Axxo does have a really strong Wario. But you're right. He's going to get edge guarded a lot. I mean, both of his characters are just very susceptible to getting edge guarded in this matchup. So it is a little bit of a catch-22. He used to have an Ivysaur. If his Ivysaur was a little bit better, maybe we would have seen that come out. Wouldn't gotten edge guard as hard, obviously. His tethers are still really good despite their nerfs.
Fuzz is just looming on this stage, waiting for Axxo to push a button, but Axxo ends up pushing the right button there, going for the command grab. Yeah. The command grab option was so smart from him because...
And I was surprised that he got a re-grab from the bite. I did not... Again, I don't expect these follow-ups on a floaty character like Mewtwo, but Axxo is making it work. And he's getting it at those percentages where it's about to stop working.
Right.
And you don't see him going for them when Mewtwo's at higher percentages. It's obvious that Axxo intuitively knows, if he doesn't know the frame data and the percentages and knockback stats, he at least intuitively knows when to do it and when to back up and, let the floaty character get away.
All right, now this floaty character is getting away with all of this damage. The shoulder bash will give Axxo a moment to breathe. He's going to need to really figure out what he needs to do to get around. That was so smart. Waiting out the duration of the Nair and then getting a Nair of his own and later into the waft. Perfectly played by Axxo, but still down. And this is his last game, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, if Axxo goes out, if he does not make this two-stock comeback, this will be out of the tournament for him.
No stocks to give. 136%. Things are looking grim, but Wario definitely has some pretty solid KO potency, but the up throw is going to do it.
Okay.
I can't believe that Fuzz got knocked out still loser so early. An absolutely phenomenal player.
Hey, Brother Rob, can you tap Dakpo for me? You're on stream. Against CK.
I get to commentate Dakpo?
You get to commentate Dakpo?
I'm pretty excited about that, not going to lie. Dakpo, of course, one of my favorite players throughout all of the games.
Now, CK has had a great bracket run. He mains Kirby. I want to say this is his best tournament performance thus far. He's a Kirby player better than me. And I'm very happy I get to commentate another Kirby because that doesn't happen very often. Um, However, I feel that CK has a lopsided matchup against him. It may be enough to scare him away. Just because Kirby Game & Watch, I've played Dakpo quite a few times. Kirby Game & Watch sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What makes it so bad?
So Game & Watch has a bunch of disjoints to shut down when Kirby's doing like boost mobility attacks, such as the dash attack or the side cutter. Game & Watch also has a lot of ways to get high and kill Kirby off the top, or he can edge guard very safely. Game & Watch can go very far out to edge guard. Is Dakpo really going to do this, though? Yes, yes.
You know, he does actually have a really nice Falco.
I know. I've seen his Falco. I remember him first picking up Falco as a Denti counter. Dakpo was having a really hard time against Ivysaur back in 3.0, and that's when he started learning Falco, and laser camping worked really well against Denti. But that was 2 years ago. His Falco has gone tremendously better since. I have not seen it since, but I know, knowing Dakpo and how smart Dakpo is.
It went from a mere hatchling to a set bird of prey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dakpo with the phone cam.
Dakpers.
Hey Dakpo, can you move the phone over a little bit? It's in the way of the that's the camera. The viewers want to see you and your lovely face.
Oh my God, Dakpo, what a nutter! What a nutter!
Okay, yeah, I didn't think he would go Falco. I do think Falco wins against Kirby. I do think Falco wins against Kirby, but I think Game & Watch wins that much more.
Now, what makes you feel like Kirby, suffers so much against Falco?
Now that one isn't as bad, but the thing with Falco is when he gets stage control, it is so hard to take him away. What Kirby has to do is get Falco off stage, and then Kirby's edge guard ability. Hold on, real quick.